I keep falling in love with him over and over and over and over again. I keep falling in love with him over and over and over again. He gets sweeter and sweeter as the day goes by. Oh, what a love between my Lord and I. I keep falling in love with him over and over and over again. I keep falling in love with him over and over again. I keep falling in love with him over and over again. He gets sweeter and sweeter as the day goes by. Oh, what a love between my Lord and I. I keep falling in love with him over and over again. 'Cause you alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship you as the deer panteth for the water, so my soul longeth after thee. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. 'Cause you alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. 'Cause you alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship you. So give me you, everything else can wait. Give me you, I hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. Mhm. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. 'Cause it's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees crying out to you. So give me you. Everything else must wait. Give me you, oh God. I hope I'm not too late. Good morning, God. God of all things, creator of all things. Thank you so much for a new day. For some people, maybe they're getting ready to go to bed or getting ready to do something else in another time zone. But for us here on this side of the hemisphere, we are waking up. At least some of us are. So as we begin morning devotion, God, and prayer time, I just want to thank you. Thank you for those who have stopped by out of curiosity, those who stop by because they remember that it's that time for prayer time on this channel. So thank them for coming back. And for those who are new, God, I welcome them just the same with peace, love, and joy. God, open my mind, open my heart, so that as I'm sharing, I'm also receiving. And for those who are here to hear a word, God, I pray that they will hear something that will help them right now, whether in the replay or in the live. God, it's in your name. I do pray and give you thanks for all things. Amen, amen, and amen. All right. I know this is backwards, but it says, keep calm and trust God. Someone gave me this little book. Actually, I got this book in 2000. Wait, yeah, 2000. I've had this book for 25 years and I've never read it. Anyway, I'm reading it now. That's what happens when people just keep giving you so many books. I'm like, come on, come on. Anyway, the topic for today says pressure. We all have to deal with various pressures in our lives. The title of our devotional reading, that's what time it is. Yeah, it's pressure. We all have to deal with various pressures in we all have to deal with various pressures in our lives. Pressure to act, to perform, to conform, to stand out, or to advance. We can even feel pressure to buy things we don't need to impress people we don't know, or to fix a troubled marriage or rescue a rebellious teen. But when the pressure is on, it can distract us so that we don't think clearly. Seldom do we make good decisions or wise choices when we are under pressure. In fact, when you feel the pressure that you have to make a rush decision, that's the very moment when you should back up, take a breath, and make yourself take some time to analyze your choices closely. The pressures of life can overwhelm us if we let them. So, the key is don't let them. When you start to feel the pressure of a situation, turn to God and His Word. The Lord has promised that He will give us wisdom if we will just ask Him. Refuse to give in to pressure and instead spend some time in prayer, asking the Lord for wisdom and guidance concerning whatever situation you are facing. It might also be a good idea to get some input from a trusted friend who might have a more objective perspective. The Bible tells you to cast your cares on God, to trust Him. because he cares for you. He will take what the enemy has meant for evil and turn it into good. With every temptation and pressure, God has promised relief and a way of escape. Refuse, refuse to let pressures of life steal your joy and peace. And our scriptures for this topic: we are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed. Second Corinthians chapter 4, verses 8 and 9. Consider it a sheer gift, friends, when tests and challenges come at you from all sides. You know that under pressure, your faith life is forced into the open and shows its true colors. So don't try to get out of anything prematurely. Let it do its work so you become mature and well developed, not deficient in any way. James chapter 1, verses 2 to 4, MSG. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. Romans chapter 8, verse 28. We are hedged in, we are pressed on every side, troubled and oppressed in every way, but not cramped or crushed. We suffer embarrassments and are perplexed and unavailable, not unavailable, unable to find a way out, but not driven to despair. We are pursued, persecuted, and hard driven, but not deserted, but we don't stand alone. We are struck down to the ground, but never struck out and destroyed. Second Corinthians chapter 4, verses 8 and 9. And if you were listening closely, I repeated that verse, but it was from a different version. The first time it was from the NIV, and the second time was AMP. Now, if you don't understand what all those letters at the end, there's a Bible that's called the Amplified Version, AMP. What does MSG stand for? The Message Translation. All right. So our prayer is, Lord, please help me to stay calm and maintain peace when faced with pressured situations. Help me not to feel forced into making rash or hasty decisions. Show me how to not give in to the pressure to act before I am confident what the correct course of action actually is. Help me not to let the pressure of the moment force me into making an ill fated decision that I will regret. Give me wisdom and clarity of thought to properly discern the choices available to me. Let me not be agitated, disturbed, or intimidated by the circumstances around me. Grant me your peace so that I may maintain calmness in the midst of adversity. I ask you for your guidance and direction concerning the choices before me. Lord, I trust you and will follow your direction. And the last quote says, when one door closes, another opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. the Wi-Fi to come back on my Wi-Fi phone. Yeah, that was weird. Just when I was about to say amen, I was like, what the world? But that's what happens when you live in the country. But that was weird. It really sounded like lightning just struck somewhere very nearby. And like I was saying, if you've ever been like really close to lightning and you hear it, you know that like crackle snap, sound like it's gonna go through the ground or go through whatever. Yeah, that's what I just heard. I don't know what's up with the weather today, but I do know that we're supposed to be getting bad weather like between Thursday to Monday, like different parts. And we're always somehow connected to all that stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna read that again. When one door closes, another door opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. Alexander Graham Bell. And I know, like, I'm just going to give a simple example. You know, when you really want a job, that job has what you feel are all the things that you need: pay increase, better benefits, better job description, whatever, XYZ, ABC. And sometimes you kind of get in your feelings like, why didn't they hire me? Why did they pick so and so? This was an internal interview, and then they picked so and so over me. Like, how dare they? Da 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 da. Move on, right? Move onward, move upward. Because sometimes we miss the doors that are open, the ones that are open for us, the one that is open for me. So for me, I don't want to feel pressured by anybody. Don't wanna don't wanna feel pressured by any situation. And as it gave like some clear sound advice, don't rush into anything hasty or rash. Step back, take that time to process, take a deep breath, analyze what are my options, what like do how much time do I have? Is time a factor? You know what I mean? So God, I just want to thank you and give you all the glory. Amen. Good morning, everybody and everybody. Good morning, Tim. Good morning, PGA. James Woods. I'm not sure what that's about, but Shaquille, you're in the building or you were in the building. Good morning to you. Game changer, munchies, and what? Boobs. Sounds like I'm going to have to go on a diet with that channel. But we do thank God today. We thank God here and now. Jeffrey Ray, thank you for coming in as well. Do salt, Prabhuji. Prabhuji. It's amazing sometimes, PGA, though, when you have things in your possession. Because honestly, the person that gave me this book, this person is always giving me books. You see that date in the bottom right here? November 14, 2000. The number of books that I've been given over the years, especially being associated with churches and different things, everyone wants to say, oh, yeah, here's a book. Read it. Check it out. I'm like, okay. And they pile up. It's one thing to like share what you're reading and you think it's awesome. You think it's the great thing. But just because you're reading a book and you like it doesn't mean I've got to read it. And I'm not trying to be funny. You know what I mean? It's just like when people send you all these things. What's up, Queenie? When people send you like a bunch of videos, like, oh, you need to watch this. No, I don't. Quit filling up my DM. Quit filling up my inbox. I don't want to watch that. Let me stop. But anyway, the point is, people are always giving you stuff. It doesn't mean that you got to be in their time And I'm guessing now it's my time. God is now needing to remind me to keep calm and trust God. And I've appreciated every topic that's in this little book. Though it's little, it's mighty. And yeah, I will continue to use it for the weekend edition until it's completed. So, how are you doing today? What's up, Brian? This book is Keep Calm and Trust God. Don't ask me where it came from. According to the back, it has choice books. If you want more info at nva.choicebooks.org. Keep calm and trust God. There's the info. If you want to flip it around, there you go. Take a screenshot. Yada yada. All right. And if you know me, you know what time it is. I'm always being honest. Telling it like it is. Quit sending me junk in my email. Quit sending me junk in my DM. You feel good, I feel good. It's another day's journey, and I'm glad. I'm glad about it. Oh, y'all don't know that old song? Okay. Oh, I'm glad. Ooh, I'm glad about it. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that. All right, I'm going to get off this channel because right now it's eating up my phone energy. Thank you for joining. If you are here, you can find me right over there on another channel if you're still here. But thank you for joining. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with two flowing things. What's for breakfast? Because I'm getting hungry. So I got to do my nails first because I'm getting ready to go to worship. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. That was weird though. I'm like, was that really lightning just out of the blue on a clear day? I would not be surprised, but it was very alarming. Yeah. I hope it didn't hit anybody or anything. I'll never know how much it costs. I'm trying to decide, should I do my nails first or my toes first? I'm putting gel polish on my nails, but I'm not putting gel polish on my toes because that's like a nightmare to remove for some reason. I'm not putting, I'm going to put regular polish on my toes. That's what's up. So here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. Shaquille, what are you talking about? And how are you this evening? You're altogether worthy. Oh, I need to schedule this out. That's what I need to do. What's today? Today is 2 p.m. I'll never know how much it costs. Oh, so nobody's making breakfast? Okay. Are you not making breakfast today? You. Are you still in bed? You. I don't know. I get up. Something's got to be. If something's wrong with me, you'll see me in bed. But if nothing's wrong with me, I'm not going to be in bed all morning, all day. It's never been my style. I might be home, but I'm not going to be in bed. Mm-mm. No, thank you. Now, this just popped up on my phone. I got to make this a topic of conversation right now. Let's say my husband was tragically killed. We have four, we have two children. My husband leaves me with two children. My husband was tragically killed. This is not my story. I'm just asking for conversational purposes. But yet, life goes on. I get married again. I guess I'm really talking to the men. I guess I'm talking to the women too. But I move on and I get married again after I feel like I'm ready to get married again. I've got two children, a new husband, but yet I'm still celebrating my husband's birthday and I'm still celebrating all of these things about my deceased husband with my new husband. How would you feel about that? That's my question for you. To me, it seems like that person is trying to hold on to the marriage of their deceased husband while they're with their new husband. And somewhere in there, that's not okay. It's not okay. Now, I understand you have children from your deceased husband, but now you're with your new husband, but yet you're doing all of these memorial days and different things for your deceased husband. What's your thought on that, if you've got one? Do you think it's okay to help your wife, if you're the husband? Is it okay to help your wife continue to grieve in her new marriage with you? Or should you have waited for her to heal? Many questions are stirring. What are your thoughts? The people that like the yap PGA, you left the comment box. The PGA always got something to say, but I guess he must have went to sleep. Conversation too deep. Anyway, I know why I asked. I'm not going to give out any exact details, but yeah. But to me, that would just seem like, yeah, that's why you have to really take your time to get to know a person to figure out where they are emotionally and mentally. I don't know. I guess it all depends on how you look at it and how they really do it. Because if you are in a new relationship and you are then married, and then you're backtracking to do all this stuff about your ex husband or your deceased spouse with your new spouse, something about that to me says you have not completely healed and you're not completely ready to move into a new situation, a new relationship. And then that becomes toxic to me. It becomes unhealthy. Now, that's my opinion. That's right. Always stay motivated at technology. You too. No one's answering my big question, but it's okay. I think I better polish my toes first because regular polish takes longer to dry than gel polish. Because, of course, I've got my cool UV light. And if you do this, please be careful with doing the UV light because it's really not healthy for your hands. It isn't. Because I just because I had it at home, I was doing my nails like back to back to back to back to back. And then you know what started happening? My fingers started hurting. Because when you put your hands under that UV light, I don't care how you want to describe it, but it's like cooking your hands. It's cooking your hands. So I realized that I was like, wait a minute, like, oh no, wait a minute, like, oh no. So yeah, I had to cut back on that. And nobody wants to tell me about breakfast. They don't want to give me breakfast. It's a bummer. PGA, did you hear my question? You must have left the live. Can you scroll back in this live? Because I know sometimes you can scroll back, like go back. Because I was talking about something I was expecting you to answer, but obviously you must have walked away. Don't come in with those emojis and then you don't even know what I was talking about. What is being happy? No, that's not the question. We're not going to change the subject. I already put a subject out there. Niraj. So you scroll back and you listen to what I said like about for the last 5 minutes. I think I was talking about something. Yeah. No, you scroll back. I'm not going to repeat myself. You scroll back and then you come back and you catch up. I think you are able to scroll back. You are. Because when I watch lives on YouTube, I can go back. You can scroll back, like in that little thing at the bottom, you just kind of drag it back. Drag it back. Don't want to repeat myself. I don't want to repeat myself right now because I got my scarf on my head. I wouldn't even, I would be, I am, I would not even tell you how much I paid for this scarf. I call myself helping this vendor at a vendor event because I was with my sister who owns her own business. And so whenever I go, I try to patronize the businesses that are vending at the event. You know why? Because I want to set the example that, hey, you come, you buy from us. Some people get that, and then some people don't get that. But it's good when the ones that get it, they reciprocate, right? This guy, now mind you, I used to live in South Korea. These type of scarves in South Korea were easy to find. You could find them anywhere. Yes, they're really nice. Should they be extremely expensive? No. Because when you realize how much they cost originally, and then people put the prices way up, 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 up. So I went to his table, long story short, and I saw the price on it. And I was like, what the? But I bought it. Even though I know he was ripping people off, I bought it because, I was supporting. It wasn't about the scarf, it was about supporting. And I was like, you crazy. But I bought it though. Because what? I was supporting. Sometimes you have to support at a cost. Sometimes. One reason because he gave my mom a lot of stuff. Because when my mom was with my sister at another vending, because this particular person seems to always end up where my sister is. Haitian. Does it matter? Because a lot of people hike prices up from all nationalities. So don't go by the nationality card or the race card. It was a mixed event with mixed people. Are you asking? Obviously, y'all didn't scroll back and hear my big question, and I'm not going to repeat it. So if you are still watching this video and you're watching the replay, I hope that you've answered my question. Yeah, nationality, that's like a polite way of saying race. Come on now, don't play with me. Don't even play with me this morning. What nationality? Let me polish my toes because you playing. And I'm not even trying to play because I got to get to church on time today. That's why I'm starting early. So I don't run out of time because I should have did yesterday, but I was tired. I was sleeping. Don't even come in with the semantics this morning. And it is daytime, but I just like to not open the curtain. Oh, that hurt my shoulder. Oof. Ow. Ooh. And it's not we, it's you. You're the one that said that. Talking about we. Ain't no we, it's you. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. What y'all doing besides looking at me? I hope you're taking care of yourself. Don't watch me take care of myself. I hope you're taking care of yourself too. Are you exercising, cooking breakfast, jogging? I don't know. What are you doing? Quiet people. All right, let me. Give me you. Well, I could do it from here. All right. Korean drama. What about it? I like Korean drama. Like I said, you changing the subject, and that's not what I was talking about. So I'm not jumping on your subject. I had a legitimate conversation, and I was looking for a legitimate response. Boo chaka laka laka, baby, sweet hour of prayer, sweet hour of prayer that calls me. Go and be my father's throne. It calls. In seasons of distress and grief, my soul has often found you. I hear you. It definitely will be all right in the end. It will pay off after a while. Why would you delete your wonderful comment? Interesting. In seasons of distress and grief, my soul has often found relief in all despair. Tender snare by thy. I think I speak English. So I don't know what language you guys are speaking. Don't know what language you're speaking, but I speak English. That's it. That's it. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. Oh, excuse me. Have you drank water? Did you drink water today? Are you planning to drink water today? That's something I'm not doing good at, and I got to do better. Our bodies need water. I've had days that go by where I actually don't drink water at all, and then by the end of the day, I feel so not nice. The body feels like it's just shutting down. Got to do better. Good morning, Jay. I was just about to ring the doorbell. Then I got distracted. Nobody wanted to answer my big question, but I'm not going to repeat it right now. But it's on the live. And I hope somebody answers it in the comments later. I think it was too heavy for some people early this morning. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Niraj. But don't let that distract you. Continue to be you. Continue to be awesome. The one for you will be for you. Don't change yourself because of a trending music. Be proud of who you are. Am I speaking too fast for you, Niraj? Be you. Ha ha ha. You coming in with the jokes. Yeah, what are your three wishes? Go for it. Let me see if they're going to happen. Talking about I look like a genie. God is worthy, isn't he? Worthy of all my praise. Sweet hour of prayer. Flip. Sweet hour of prayer that calls me from a world of care. And peace. You went to Biscuitville this morning, Jay? Or you cooking this morning? Biscuitville. It's never too late. Never too late. Or whatever it is that you're thinking about, it's never too late. Because he's always on time. Unlimited Butterfingers. There's this place near me that has a bunch of used cars. And I always wonder, I'm like, they have a whole lot filled with used cars. But I've heard all kind of things about that little so-called business, because to me it looks like the cars never move. And I've heard, everything you hear is not always true, but I've heard that's something that's going on that's not supposed to be going on. Because I'm like, why is it that the cars never seem to go anywhere? They're just there. Long story short, I think they sell those cars online. And since you're coming through Florida soon, you might want to come through. But they have a lot of car lots. Some that say no credit check, low cash down. You just got to find the right one for you that'll work with you. You can do that. You can do that. You don't need to wish that. You can make that happen yourself. I might be selling my car soon too. It's reliable. Morning, mommy. Morning, mommy. She sound better this morning. She said she took her pain pills. She said she did. Like I said, you can't make grown folks do nothing. And that goes both ways, right? Trying to get my toes it roses. My toes it roses right. Oh wow. Successes are some of small efforts repeated day in and day out. I hear that. Your mom might cook something and if she don't, you're gonna be hungry. You're gonna sit around and wait on mama. Like me. If I really want something, I get up and get it. But she likes to get up. Like right now, she's eating, and like for me, I'm not ready to be in the kitchen eating yet. So we have like a different eating time. I don't always want to eat when she wants to eat. She likes to eat early, like every day, and I don't like eating early every day. I eat early sometime, not all the time. So my sister believes I should become a nail tech because she knows I'm always doing this kind of stuff. But I don't want to be a nail tech. I just do it for the fun of it. I wouldn't want to do this all day long every day. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Just because you like something don't necessarily mean you want to make a career out of it. Yep, that's what's up. Oh, when I woke up this morning, it was so weird. There was like a lightning out of the blue. There's like no rain clouds, or from what I can see. And the lightning struck. The lights went out. The lightning struck. I had to wait for the Wi-Fi to come back on this phone. And I was like, that was like so weird. But it's happened before though. The lights just blinked. At least they came back on. I don't know where that lightning struck, but it was loud, especially for basically a sunny morning. And you get this big boom out of nowhere. Yeah, it's weird. Then I was thinking, well, maybe it could have been a car accident because sometimes cars hit poles too. That's also a possibility, I guess. But it sounded more like a lightning strike. All right, that's enough of that. Let's polish. And I have New polish. Where's my new polish? Here it is. I needed a new base coat and it came after the fact last time. Nowadays, everybody like wants to do gel polish. Gel polish, gel polish. Like, no, I don't want no gel polish. I don't want that stuff on my toes. I don't want to UV light my toes. Or they want to put on acrylic. Natural polish don't last long. Natural polish don't last long. I'm like, well, when I do it, it does. It ain't gonna come off because I know what I'm doing. It's gonna stay on forever. What's up, Eric Griffin? You came in earlier during devotion time. I don't speak to you during devotion time unless I've got something directly to say to you. I just usually read the devotion. It wasn't that I was ignoring you, Eric Griffin, just so you understand. I don't think I've seen you in the live before. But welcome. If you are coming back, welcome back. You're asking me, or are you telling me about something that happened, Jay? I did get good sleep. Did you, Eric? Oh no, I didn't really see much of anything yesterday because I was at the beach. Remember, it was a mental and physical self-care day. What did I see from the news? I didn't even watch the Weather Channel yesterday. I was at the beach all morning. Then I came home, took a nap, woke up, and did something else I had to do. And by the time I got on the live, it was almost 9 o'clock last night. So yeah, my day went like that. Mom, what you eating? What you eating? Mommy! Mommy! What are you eating? What are you eating? Oh, okay. Whew. I never did try this outfit on. I'm assuming that it's going to fit me, which is crazy. I bought it, didn't try it on. I'm one of those kind of people. I don't like standing in the store, but that day I just didn't feel like trying it on. I just got it. I said it should fit me. Oh, May 6th. Oh, okay. That's a Tuesday, isn't it? I'm counting because I'm looking up at the calendar. Y'all going in the middle of the week? I guess so, because I think that's in the middle of the week. Yeah, it is Tuesday because we have what you call it, teacher appreciation wellness week that week. That's why I know that date. All right, that was making me feel hot. You know, you keep your head covered up like in the wintertime, of course, it makes you feel hot, right? Yep. No, that's what she said. So that means that you're going to take off work again. Again. You got PTO or your job don't work like that? Yeah, I'm being nosy. I need to get some green. I don't have any green. If I wanted to accent something, I don't have any green. What's up? You got to pay $40 to get your full day. That sounds weird. You paying them to pay you? That's what you're saying? Now, that really sounds weird. You're paying them to pay you. You know, your boss is a hustler. Right, I'm in deep concentration because I don't want to get this messed up and have to keep doing it over again. I was in deep concentration. Don't want to smudge my toesy woesies. Don't want to smudge my toesy woesies. Well, that just sounds weird though. That's like saying you paying them to hold your spot. That's what it sounds like. Like pay me to hold your spot, and then when you come back, you come back. That sounds crooked. All right. Polishing takes deep thought for me. It's a deep thought. Deep thought. All right. I like that color today. I like that color today. Today, I like it. Now let me get my other toesy woesies. Every day I'm hustling. I didn't even look at the thing. Let me look at the thing. Our electronic order of service today. And DoorDash is trying to get me to work. I ain't working today, DoorDash. I don't do that. They must not have a lot of people scheduled in to work today. No can do. I go into worship. I go into worship. It's already 8 o'clock. That means I'm running out of time already. As of running out of time, it's almost time for me to go. Let me see who's on schedule this morning. Okay. Not that it matters because I'm going to service regardless, but it doesn't hurt to go and look in and see who's on the service for today. I feel like I got too much stomach. I can't hardly bend over. Oh, when I come to the end of my journey, weary of life. Da 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 da. He'll understand when men don't believe. He'll understand, and he'll say, "Well done." Oh, when I've come to the end of my journey, weary and worn. Oh, he'll understand when men don't believe. He'll understand, and he'll say, "Well done." So, what are y'all up to besides looking at me? Or you probably listening to me for whatever reason? I hope I've said something to help you along the way. You missed the devotional reading this morning if you weren't here from the beginning. And if you missed it, I encourage you to go back and listen. It was talking about pressure and how we deal with the pressures of life. And I think that happens to all of us at some point, right? We have to deal with the pressures of life. Oh, not always easy. I thought I smudged my toe, but I didn't. Whew. I got more stomach. Gotta get rid of the stomach. Stomach. The stomach. Stomach. When you can't hardly bend down, then you know you gotta do some sit-ups, right? Stop making excuses. I did 3 sit-ups the other day. I was proud of myself. You don't have to like me. I like myself. But I did 3 sit-ups. I hadn't done sit-ups in a while because of some personal things going on with my body. But I did 3 sit-ups the other day and I didn't die. I made it to the end. So I did good. Now I got to work on doing 5 sit-ups. He'll understand and he'll say, well done. Oh, when I've come to the end of my journey. Do you like going to the hospital to visit people? That's one hard thing for me. Going to hospice care is even harder. Some things in life that you just gotta do right sometimes. But for me, it's got to be a very special person. I don't just go to the hospice for everybody because it's not an easy thing. They got to be on my top list. I'm not trying to be funny, but I just don't go there for everybody because it's a rough thing. It's a rough thing. The last person I went to hospice for was my uncle. And I went to like a hospice like situation for another person. And that was hard. Especially when you're looking at a person and you know they're on life support and technically you know in your mind that they're dead, but they're dragging out the process for whatever reason. The family doesn't want to do what they need to do. And if you've ever experienced that, it's a rough thing because when you keep somebody on life support and they're really dead, their body starts to break down. And if they keep them too many days and you really see the body like deteriorating, even though you see it pumping. And it's not fair to your loved ones to do that. Sometimes we don't want to let go, but we got to think about if the tables were turned. I wouldn't want nobody just pumping on my dead body. And at the same time, my body is decaying. It's not a good thing. Learning how to think clearly in times of hardship, because it's not an easy thing to see your loved one go, though. It's not an easy thing. Singing that song made me think about that. Because when we come to the end of our journey, weary and worn, there's an old hymn, if you've never heard it before. Oh, and I've come to the end of my journey, weary of life. Dun, 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 dun. He'll understand when men don't believe you. He'll understand and he'll say, well done. I think I better leave my toes alone because when I start doing unnecessary stuff, then I mess them up and then I'm going to have to start over. So let me stop while the stopping is good before I get into something and I have to do a repeat, and I don't want to do a repeat. But for whatever reason, it took a lot out of me to polish my toes this morning. It took a lot out of me. That's what I've been working on all this time. One red toe and four blue toes. One red toe and four blue toes. All right. I want to put some designs on, but I'm not going to do those designs. I'm going to leave it alone. Just put my top coat on. All this time, that's all I did. But I did clean my toes up as I always do. Make sure they're correct. I'm just going to put some top coat on and call it a day. I'm not going to do nothing else crazy. I want them to start drying. But I'm wearing open shoes today, so even if they don't dry, they'll finish drying. So I got to do my nails, and it's almost time to go. There's nothing wrong with loving on me. I hope you're loving on you. What did you do to pamper yourself this morning? Huh? What did you do? Did you slow down for your favorite cup of whatever it is that makes you happy? How are you going to go from Christmas with red and blue? Shouldn't that be red and green? You answer that, but you don't want to answer my other big question. That means you wasn't in the building. I know you would have had something to say. I'm not going to repeat it. I hope somebody watches the replay and answers what I was asking. about that scenario. What would you do, Jay? All right. One more, and that's a wrap. It's easy to put the top coat on because it's clear. It doesn't really matter where it goes. When you're dealing with red and blue or something crazy, purple, black, then when it gets on your skin and you got the whole cleanup shenanigans, I don't want to do all that cleanup. That's why I try to get it right the first time. Yeah, I was talking about something earlier in the live and no one responded. I think it was a bit too heavy. It was a big scenario. And maybe the people that were listening couldn't relate. That could be as well. But I'm not going to repeat it. The reason why I came up was because I was looking at my phone and somebody sent me a. I got an alert that someone started to follow me on Instagram. And then I was thinking about that situation and I was making a question, food for thought question regarding that. But anyway, it's all good. No biggie. No biggie. Thank you, Jay. Because I was about to say, I ain't got time. I don't know why they keep coming in here doing that. They feel like, I don't know how they feel like, I don't know what they feel like, why they keep saying. But it's okay, because I know you came in after that. I said it like just before you came in. It's all good. Somebody will answer it who actually listens to the live and the replay. And maybe not. Maybe it was just for me to say it out loud. But I'll give you a gist of what I said. I'll change it up. My back is starting to hurt because I'm sitting on the ground. Whew, but I can do it. Let me do my hands right quick so I can get up. But yeah, I was talking about the fact, like, if you say, let's say you meet somebody and they had a boyfriend or husband, for that matter, that died before you met them. Okay, that was how the scenario started. And what I said was, in this case, the person had two children, or say, let's say they had a child, or they just had children, whatever the number would be. Okay, but yet keeping in mind that person is deceased, and now you are moving on to either marry or be with another person. But yet you keep celebrating everything for your deceased husband or your deceased boyfriend, but you have a new husband or a new boyfriend, but you keep on celebrating the person that's dead. Do you feel that that's okay? That was like the gist of the question. In my opinion, as I was saying, I feel like that person hasn't healed in their grieving process enough to like move on with their life. It's like they're still holding on to. But then some people may say, oh, well, maybe because I have their children, I have to keep celebrating their dad or their mom because of the children. Yeah, so that was the question. And I was saying some other questions as I was talking, but yeah, that was the gist of what I was saying. But I'm one of those persons, regardless of relationship or not relationship, I don't keep celebrating and having parties. Like when my dad died or his birthday, I don't do anything. But I know some people, some cultures, some people, they make the choice. They constantly have a party. They constantly have balloon releases. I mean, I'm not saying any of that's wrong, but for me, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. But I'm feeling like if you're in a new relationship, why would you keep celebrating that person that's deceased and you have a new husband and you have a new boyfriend or whatever it is that you got a new wife, new partner, however, people got all these things these days. But anyway, that's what I was asking. That's a big one, right? I think it would be wrong to keep on celebrating that person that's dead and you have a new person in a new life. You decided to take on a new life, but yet you keep going backwards and wanting to keep say, oh, it's his birthday. Oh, it was this day. Oh, it was that day. It's like you're still holding that on. Like your heart has not been like released from that to move on and like fully embrace the new person. Oh, so you're saying you would want to, but you would want it to be okay with your partner. See, that's a good answer too. And I think a person that's selfless as well would probably want to do it because of the children, because yes, it would have been their mother, or yes, it would have been their father, and they would want to commemorate. Like when my dad's birthday come, I don't forget. I remember. I may put a post up or something like that on Facebook, something simple, but I don't go out of my way to have some big production or some big event. And most of the time, you might see me making I miss my dad videos or something like that, but I don't do no big extravagant party. Whatever, PGA. It's not controversy. It's just simply a question. I don't call that controversy. You can make it controversial, but as you know, I try to keep things clean over here. So get out of here with that. Get out of here. But I feel you, and I do try to keep the controversy down all day, every day, all day, every day. I need to get me some more gel polish colors. Oh, okay, that's cool. But that's different. You ain't moved on. That's still your lady. I'm talking about people that have moved on. Unless you moved on and you ain't tell me about it. That's still your baby mama. You know that's your lady. You need to stop playing with that lady. Cause this song is for the baby mama. All right, gel polish. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's prep the nail bed. And I think men should always respect the woman that gave birth to their children, regardless of how things turned out. But we have all seen people get messy on social media, right? But is that the right thing to do? No, you got to be. Somebody's got to be the bigger person. As for me and my baby dad, I let him be what he be, and I be where I be. Thankfully, my daughter's an adult now. So the only time I have to see those people is when big events happen. I don't have to be like Reba. If you remember the Reba show, that was always an interesting example too. But you got to do what you got to do when you have little kids. You got to come together and take care of your kids and be a team, because you teamed up when you got them, right? So you got to team up until they're able to be whatever. But they always need their parents, right? They do. And when you have good bonus dads and bonus moms that join the family, then it's all great. And my daughter has an awesome second mom. I talk to her more than I talk to my baby daddy. So it's all good. You just got to be the big person and do what you got to do. Okay, she just your baby mama. Of course. Anybody who wouldn't see that would be crazy. Like I just said, when you even move on, then you should have somebody that's going to accept that you've got history with your children and your children's connections and whatever. That's only wise. And you gonna keep on dragging that, BJ? I already told you, I heard you, and I also said get out of here. You can keep dragging it, like Jay said. You keep on dragging that. And people like that in relationships, it's kind of like a tit for tat thing. And I've been down that road, and that's not a good way to be. And right now, I'm really not paying attention much to you. That's why I'm glad Jay is in the room. I don't even know if I read that in the comments. You think I read it, but I don't think I did. If I did, I didn't comprehend it because I'm not exactly paying attention that much. Ain't no ha-ha, nothing. But I noticed that about you a long time ago. I don't know why you're still around, but you're still around. But people that are just being intentionally spiteful is very petty. And it's not a good trait in a relationship. You know, and I tell you, I've dealt with that on many occasions from people. That's why I don't keep company with those people no more when they want to be petty. Oh, my eyes are open too, Jay. Like they say, play with it. Play with it. Play with it if you want. But anyway, I'm doing my nails, minding my business. People that like to throw things back in your face is such a bad trait. And I pray God to help me to be kind and respectful and treat people like I would want to be treated. Yeah. Why you going to church with me today? Okay. This song is Mocha's so quiet. Mocha know when I'm doing my nails, she better not bother me, I guess. Since she went to the restroom, she has not shown her face. Mocha barked so much yesterday. You saw that video that I put up? I put it on her channel. I don't know if I put it on this channel. Did I put it on this channel? Probably not. I don't think so. Mocha just was barking, barking, barking. People that understand dogs, they say, oh, who is she protecting? I'm like, yeah, y'all got bad vibes. She don't bark at everybody. She only bark at certain people that walk by, not everybody. Y'all got bad vibes or something. What, throwing stuff back up in your face when they say they forgive you, but then they keep throwing it back at you? That's petty stuff. That kind of relationship is toxic. If it's not, I mean, some people are just that way. And if you find that in the initial stages, it's not going to change. And it's up to you whether you're going to tolerate somebody doing that to you because it's really not nice. Highly toxic, highly disrespectful. It's only going to get worse as things get complex. And then, as I was talking about this morning, like the pressures of life, that's what the devotional reading was talking about. And when you have pressures in a relationship, if you start off with that kind of stuff like that, when pressures hit on, then whew, I'll tell them what that'll escalate to. Yeah, I try to spit facts out. You already know. I don't live some decades. People play with a lot of toxicity. Even like that one case that was in Miami that keeps ringing in my ear sometimes when I think about like domestic things. They were both 17 years old. Why would the girl shoot the guy? For what reason? I mean, only she would know what really triggered her. People have their speculations or whatever, but some relationships begin toxic even before you get married. You're dating. Like yesterday, I was at the beach. The red flag was up. People were still in the water. That red flag says you better be extremely careful. Rip currents are out here. If you don't know what you're doing, you can drown. You know what I'm saying? Red flags pop up in relationships. People see the red flags, they feel the red flags, and they keep on swimming. No, no, thank you. I'm getting out the water. Packing my bags and I'm hit the door, baby. I'm not going to shack up with anybody because I don't believe in that either. I'm not cohabiting with nobody unless they're my husband. This is just info. People that always be wondering, I'm just throwing out info. So I don't play that game either. You're not going to be in a dwelling with me and you're not my husband. No, thank you. That's not how I roll. That's how you roll, then more power to you, but that's not how I roll. Just polite conversation. What you jumping in? You jumping in what? as I'm prepping my nail beds. Let me clean up as I go and not leave everything out. Put my files back in my little file pouch. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do this. Color gel. Color gel. Where's my base coat? Oh, you off on the weekends. I'm a teacher. Our teachers off on the weekends. I'm never off. I always got something to do. I do DoorDash on the weekends, but I don't do any work on Saturday if I can help it, unless it's something that I got to do. That I feel like it's like a life or death situation. I do like DoorDash on Sundays, but not on Saturday. I'm not getting ready to head to worship. Oh, oh, I've jumped in many too. Like I said, I'm talking from experience, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just saying what I heard about. I'm telling you what I know about. But I've learned not to jump in, though. I learned not to jump in. Sometimes you don't want to jump in. All right. All right, I'm gonna move you guys over so I can put my hand up here under the UV light. So you guys move over here. Excuse me. Don't fall off. Stay right there. And UV light is gonna come in. I need to get me a. Actually, I had the opportunity to get a table. I need to check and see if that table is still available to me because I could use it for myself. Actually, I could just sit. I do have tables. I do have things I can put my hand on, but I'm just sitting on the floor. I always seem to do my nails sitting on the floor. But anyway, base coat, top coat. Put top coat right there so I don't make that mistake. Put the polish over here so I don't make that mistake. Put this polish away because when it's time to jump up and get out of here, I don't want everything all around me. All right, let's do the base coat. I'm going to figure out a design. You know, when you're jumping into a toxic relationship, it's usually because something is unmet. And even though it may be toxic, that toxic situation is meeting something that you need or you think you need. But a whole healed person swims cautiously. You got that? A healed whole heart swims cautiously. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. I forgot to move the light. I need to move the light right here so I can see. Yep, that's why I took time to work on me. That's what you got to do. Some people don't. They just keep jumping in. Don't keep jumping in. Make sure you're okay before you jump in. Because all you're doing is carrying more bags to drop at somebody else's door. And maybe that person has no baggage emotionally, and then you bring them baggage when you bring your broken self. And no one makes anybody happy. You have to be happy yourself. You bring your happy self to another relationship. Pascal, greetings. I'm good. I'm getting ready to go to worship. That's what I'm getting ready to do. Service starts at 10 o'clock. I have a 30-minute commute, which means I need to get out of here by 9:20. That's always my goal, but does it ever happen? No. How are you doing today, Pascal? I'm discussing a lot of things, but right now I'm just doing my nails, really. I started with morning prayer time. Do you believe in God? I do. So I share God at the beginning of my lives in the morning. Only the morning live, not every live, but the morning live. And right now I'm getting ready to go to worship. That's what's up. And talking to my people, Pascal. No big agenda other than spreading love, joy, and peace. That's all, one video at a time. Thanks for asking. Well, awesome. Well, then maybe you'll find interest in my channels because that's what I do. I do my best not to promote politics or religion, but I do love God. And I do love nail care. And I'm doing my nails because I want them to be cute. And it's so much cost. It's what's called cost effective to do things yourself. And I think I'm going to be rocking my fro because I don't have time to do anything other than that this morning. And I don't want to because I just don't want to. So I'm going to moisturize my lovely curly fro and I will be putting on my new outfit and my cute shoes and my cute purse that my daughter bought for me. And I will be ready to go. That's what's up. Yep. The kingdom of Jesus. Amen. Do you want to ride it? Do you want to ride? As the UV light is burning my fingers. No, it's not burning me. But there's a sensation. That's how you know that something's not cool about it. And some people say they actually feel like their nails are burning because when the UV light comes on, it activates, the polish on your nails or whatever. As it's hardening it or whatever it does. You feel this sensation. I haven't done it in a while. I can't remember the last time I did it because I said I needed to step back and not keep putting my hand under this light every time. What time zone are you in, Pascal? And I didn't mean to do 99 seconds, but that's going to make it take even longer. I only meant to do 60 seconds. I'll make sure I do 60 seconds on this here. So the base coat is done over here. I always use like neutral like colors on my hand. Not neutral, but more like uh, calming colors. Rarely do I put bold statement. Oh, so you're further ahead in the day. That means you are in Australia? Somewhere over there? That's 2:30 p.m. You're in Africa, Australia, I'm guessing. France! Wow! Wow! Welcome to Florida, USA. Welcome. It's like 8:30 in the morning. 8:31 now. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Nico. And don't ask me anything else because I can't tell you. Don't ask me anything else because I can't tell you. Took 2 years of French in high school. They were more focused on passing what was on the paper, We weren't really practicing speaking anything. Yeah. My favorite praise team is singing today. One of my favorite praise teams, anyway. Everywhere I go, I have a favorite praise team. It's quiet because I live in the country. But it was weird earlier. That lightning just came out of nowhere. I think it was lightning. But then now I'm beginning to wonder. I sing a lot of praise songs. What praise song are you talking about? I sang praise songs at the beginning of this live. What song are you talking about? This stuff has a weird smell. I'm just a humble worshiper. You've been checking out the videos on my channel. I'm just a humble worshiper who loves the Lord. That's all. Mocha. Mocha. My dog went to the beach with me yesterday, and I think she's exhausted. Angelic voice to get God's attention. Wow, that's powerful. Think I'll pin that. Yep, and that's what I always say whenever I'm worshiping or administering, not performing for you. I'm worshiping God. If you happen to participate with me in the worship to my God, then that's great. But I'm not here to perform for you. I'm here to worship God with you. Yeah. Oh, okay. So how you know I have an angelic voice then? How would you know if you've only been here a few minutes? Are you talking about my spoken voice? My theater voice? It was kind of weird. I was been banned in school days, even in university. But in high school, our band director would have us singing sometime. We would sing our music. And then I was also in choir, and I sang at church ever since I can remember. And once I was able to stand up, mommy had me singing at church service. I've been singing for a mighty long time, worshiping. I'm gonna put one coat onto there. Oh, you're here to tap into my worship? Well, praise God. I generally only worship at the beginning. Not that I guess everything I do, I consider it a form of worship. Because right now I'm taking care of my temple, which God expects us to do. I feel like it's a part of my worship. And for me, I don't like to have distractions on my hands. Like if my nails are not done and something's wrong with my nails, and while the service is going on, then suddenly I'm distracted because I'm like, oh, look at my nails. Oh, I should have done this to my nails. And then it becomes a distraction. So in my preparation for worship, I make sure that I'm ready. Like my whole self is ready. You know what I mean? I make sure my whole self is ready. What happens all the time? This is supposed to be a shimmer of blue. Now it's making me look like I want to do it again, but I'm going to put a little bit of this color on to see if I can do a design. I've done a design before. I've never done a design before, but I got this little design pin that I'm still kind of a little bit confused about, but I'm going to attempt to do something different today. Oh, yeah. That's why I try to eliminate distractions, even distractions in the comment section here. There are always distractions in the comment section here. But even there, I try to ignore the distractions sometimes. Some people just are set on being evil. Yep. That's why I try to focus before I go to service and make sure my mind is in the right place. But definitely, I know for a fact that there are distractions. Distractions, distractions, distractions. Oh, yeah. That's a good way to do it, too. Yeah, especially when I'm singing, I close my eyes. And the main reason I close my eyes is not because I'm scared or intimidated. I close my eyes because sometimes there's a lot of things that you see that are very distracting. Yeah, especially when you like looking at people, and people are always doing all kind of things while you're singing. I just don't look at them. Don't look at them because I'm talking to God anyway. I'm not talking to you. No, I'm just kidding. But I want people to join me in worship, but I'm not performing for you. That's very important. That's definitely something I'm not doing. I'm not performing for you. I am worshiping with you. Do you wanna rock? Do you wanna rock? Yep, that's what's up, Pascal. Empower yourself so that you can empower other people. All right, and one more top coat, and then I'm done. Top coat on my hand. I'm sure my toes are not dry. But by the time I get to church, they should be dry. Mocha. My dog is funny. She's literally like waiting on me patiently. As soon as I get up and open the door, she'll be right behind me. Faithful friend. Well, thank you, Pascal. I'm just an ordinary girl with extraordinary dreams. All right, time for the taco. I was waiting on the countdown. So, what are you doing at 2:30 in the afternoon, or almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the wonderful city of country of France? What are you doing? One of my YouTuber couple that I follow, they just visited Paris. They were vlogging in your city, just relaxing. Why do I smell something burning? Let me go. I gotta go. I'll be right back. Uh, Something is burning. That's not a good sign. Like, am I burning myself up? I smell like something is burning, like fire. No, I'm not cooking. I was just checking to see. I live with my mom, and I was just making because she's the only one that's been in the kitchen. I haven't even been in there. Maybe it's coming from outside because I went out of my room. I didn't smell it out of my room, so it must be. I hope I'm not creating fire in here. I don't think so. And the smoke alarms didn't go off, so I guess it's okay. Because I make sure I keep the smoke alarms ready, and I hope you do too. When that battery is going dead, don't just listen to that chirping sound. Make sure you keep your batteries in your smoke detectors. It could be the difference between life or death for your family, right? Yeah. Simple things that we do to take care of ourselves, right? Right. Beep, 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 beep. I'm running late and I still have to eat, but I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I got to get out of here in like 30 minutes. Come on, counter, 20 seconds, countdown. Yeah, I always make sure every room has a smoke detector. You just never know. Life does things sometimes when we don't even, you never know when it just happens, right? Every time my heart breaks for every country, I think every continent has had so much natural disasters going on. Hurricanes, tsunamis, floods, mudslides, you name it. The tornadoes are going crazy right now. Life has a way of lifing. Oh, cool. Appreciate the support. I just hit 3K subscribers last night. Yay! Go, Jesus. Go, Jesus. Go. I give God all the glory. God says, if you seek me first, God, I am seeking you first. Yeah, we are definitely on the last days, my brother. And these natural disasters are definitely telling that story. I hear a woodpecker. The woodpecker is pecking. Amen, amen, amen. All right, last time. Dum, dum. It's probably this UV light that I'm smelling. That's the same thing I was saying. When you put your hand under this UV light, it's really not the best thing. And I'm pretty sure that's what I'm smelling. That smell. Because it's doing whatever it does to the polish that you put on your nails and then it makes that smell. It's not like acrylic because acrylic, that odor is definitely very strong. But this also makes an odor. It's not like acrylic nails, but it definitely has an odor. I guess when the UV is doing it. I don't know. It just has this kind of chemically. It's like a low chemically kind of smell. Yeah, it's not bad, bad, but it's definitely a low. Yeah, kind of like burnt candles, kind of, but like burnt chemical like candles. Yeah, that's why I realized that I don't do it that much, even though I have the whole set that I bought from Amazon. Because I thought about it, I'm like, why do I have to keep going to the nail salon and they charge you all this money to just simply polish your nails? Because gel polish is simply polish. It's just a different type of polish. I'm not going to pay you all that big money just to polish my nails. Come on. So I was like, let me buy my own set and stop going to those people to do that for me. Because I can do it by myself. All right, wonderful people. It's been nice meeting you today. Hope to see you again someday. I usually go live again in the evening time. That varies on the weekend, but generally about 6. Yeah, I'm polishing myself. I'm polishing myself. Yeah. I usually go live in the evening time about 6 p.m., but that's not always the case on the weekends. Like last night I went on like 9 p.m. And that's definitely not normal because usually I'm sleeping by 9 p.m. I know. That's why I stopped going to them because I like doing my nails, but I'm not going to go bankrupt over doing nails all the time. But I'll be back later, Pascal. I'll be back in the morning too. Then I'll be back again tomorrow evening until the mission is accomplished. The mission. But anyway, right now I'm going to get ready to go to service. Yeah, because I got to get ready to drive my little commute and arrive safely. So you take care and always remember that you're special. You are awesome. As I'm finishing up my nails here, one more time on the right hand to make sure it's dry. And then we're out of here. So be good to yourself until next time. Okay, well, thank you for supporting the watch time. Are you also a content creator? Or you're just a YouTubee that likes to watch? Are you a content creator? You're not a content creator? I see you're laughing. I guess that means no. You don't like uploading videos on YouTube? All right. Oh, you are. So I need to go check your channel then. Let me go check your channel right now. Right now, I will check your channel. But I will check your channel from my another channel because I have several channels. Oh, you do Facebook. Oh, okay, so what's your Instagram? Oh, you do Facebook. Oh, okay, so what's your Instagram? Yeah, but what is your Instagram? Well, what is your Instagram? I guess Pascal, I guess you left. I was asking you what your Instagram was. I guess you left the live. All right. But anyways, wonderful people, you take care of yourself and always remember that you are special. And I mean that in a good way. And you take care until next time. Bye for now. Bye.